They promised us flying cars, but instead, they taught cars to think. For decades, engineers chased a dream once dismissed as fantasy, machines that could see, react, and decide faster than humans. It began with a mechanical dial in the 1958 Chrysler Imperial, a whisper of automation buried beneath chrome. But then came cameras, sensors, and code, from university labs to Silicon Valley garages. Each generation pushed closer to independence. The Mercedes S-Class that remembered the road, the Tesla that learned from millions of miles, the Audi A8 that dared to drive alone. And yet, the closer we get to perfection, the harder the questions become. Are we building safer roads or surrendering control? The answer lies just ahead. Number 10. The 1958 Chrysler Imperial. A luxury giant from Detroit's golden age that hid something extraordinary beneath its chrome and tail fins. The first real taste of automotive independence. It wasn't built to drive itself, but to think for itself. Chrysler called it Autopilot, a revolutionary system that could hold your speed automatically, decades before the word autonomous even existed. To the world, it was a gimmick. To engineers, it was prophecy. That simple mechanical brain, gears, vacuum tubes, and a throttle cable, marked the first time a car controlled a function once reserved for the driver. Few realized it then, but that moment planted the seed for every adaptive cruise system, every radar sensor, every algorithm that would follow. It was the first whisper of a self-driving dream. And soon, that whisper would turn into vision, captured by cameras, not chrome. Coming next, number 9. Number 9. The 1990 Mercedes-Benz 500 SEL. A car that didn't just move, it observed, analyzed, and decided. Long before AI became a buzzword, Mercedes engineers in Stuttgart were running one of the most ambitious experiments in automotive history, the PROMETHEUS project. Using a modified 500 SEL, they built a rolling computer powered by early cameras and processors that could read lane markings, detect obstacles, and even react on its own. It was massive, clunky, and painfully slow by today's standards. But it worked. In 1995, this car drove itself 1,000 miles across Europe, shocking the world. It saw, it learned, it adapted, long before Google or Tesla existed. To most, it looked like a luxury sedan. To history, it was the spark that lit the self-driving revolution. And from a lab in Germany, the idea would soon hit the open American highway. Coming next, number 8. Number 8. The 1995 Carnegie Mellon Navlab 5. It didn't come from an automaker, but from a university basement filled with engineers, code, and courage. This unassuming Pontiac minivan became the first vehicle to drive across the United States, almost entirely by computer. Its brain was a collection of cameras, sensors, and primitive neural networks running on bulky hardware. No radar, no LiDAR, no GPS perfection. Just algorithms learning to read the road, frame by frame. For 3,000 miles, it steered, braked, and adapted, proving that a machine could navigate the chaos of the real world. Few people saw it happen, and fewer understood it. But that journey redefined possibility. It was clumsy and brilliant, the birth of machine vision. And while this van quietly made history, another test was about to push AI off the pavement and into the wild, the desert. Coming next, number 7. Number 7. The 2004 Toyota Prius. The car that helped AI find its courage. In the Mojave Desert, under blistering sun and blinding dust, scientists turned the Prius into something no one expected, a robot on wheels. This was the DARPA Grand Challenge, a military-funded race to build a car that could drive itself through miles of desert without human help. Teams from Stanford and Carnegie Mellon packed Priuses with sensors, spinning LiDAR towers, and GPS antennas. Most failed spectacularly. A few went further than anyone thought possible. What began as a dusty science experiment became a spark for Silicon Valley's self-driving revolution. The code, written for those races, still forms the skeleton of modern autonomy today. The Prius proved the future didn't need a driver, just data. And soon, another car would show the world that machines could see us too. Coming next, number 6. Number 6, the 2010 Volvo S60, a car that didn't just protect its passengers, it watched over everyone else. For decades, Volvo was known for safety, but this time it aimed higher, to build a car that could stop itself. The S60 introduced pedestrian detection with full auto brake, a radar and camera-based system that could identify a human in front of the car and apply the brakes automatically, faster than any driver could react. It wasn't perfect. In early tests, it failed spectacularly, even famously hitting a dummy during a live demo. But that didn't matter. The technology worked. It evolved, improved, and became the foundation for modern automatic emergency braking. The S60 didn't drive itself, but it thought for itself, just enough to save lives. And soon, another car would take that instinct and turn it into intelligence. Coming next, number 5. Number 5, the 2013 Mercedes-Benz S-Class. A car that didn't just follow the road, it remembered it. This was the moment autonomy went from concept to confidence. Using a network of radar sensors, stereo cameras, and GPS data, Mercedes recreated Bertha Benz's legendary 1888 route. But this time, the car drove itself. It accelerated, braked, and steered through city traffic without a human touch, reading road signs and reacting to pedestrians in real time. It wasn't science fiction anymore. It was precision, patience, and algorithms in motion. The world had never seen a luxury sedan think like this. Aware, responsive, alive. The Intelligent Drive S-Class didn't just make driving easier, it made it optional. But while Mercedes mastered smoothness, a disruptor from California was about to make autonomy daring, data-driven, and dangerously ambitious. The age of over-the-air intelligence was coming. Up next, number 4. Number 4. The 2015 Tesla Model S. The moment self-driving left the lab and entered your driveway. With Autopilot, Tesla didn't just automate, it connected. Using 8 cameras, radar, and ultrasonic sensors, it mapped the world in real time, feeding billions of miles of data into a growing digital brain. Drivers could let go of the wheel as the car held lanes, changed them, and kept pace on highways. Each journey made the system smarter, a neural network learning from every mistake, every success. It wasn't flawless, and it wasn't truly autonomous, but it was evolving faster than any automaker in history. For the first time, a mass-produced car felt alive, updating itself overnight, adapting like software. The Model S made the impossible feel inevitable. But soon, another luxury brand would dare to go a step further, legally. Coming next, number 3. Number 3, the 2017 Audi A8, the world's first production car to reach Level 3 autonomy, a milestone that quietly changed everything. While Tesla made headlines, Audi made history. Its traffic jam pilot could drive itself completely under certain conditions. No hands, no eyes, no supervision. The car's sensors, LiDAR, and radar combined into a perception system sharper than most drivers. In slow traffic, it handled acceleration, braking, and steering flawlessly, letting the driver fully disengage. For a brief moment, humanity shared the wheel with true autonomy. But regulation hesitated. Laws lagged behind innovation, and Audi's achievement was shelved in most countries. Still, the A8 proved that cars could take full control, safely, legally, and intelligently. It was autonomy within reach, and it wouldn't stop there. Because the next evolution would rewrite the rulebook and get government approval. Coming next, number 2. Pilot number 2, the 2021 Mercedes-Benz X-Drive Pilot. The first car in history officially allowed to drive itself. While others raced to promise autonomy, Mercedes quietly earned legal approval, becoming the first automaker authorized to operate hands-free on public highways. The EQS used an orchestra of LiDAR, radar, 3D cameras, GPS, and cloud data to understand every lane, every sign, every second. When engaged, it didn't just react, it anticipated. It could change speed based on traffic flow, detect emergency vehicles, and even pull over safely if the driver failed to respond. In those moments, it wasn't just following code, it was thinking ahead. The EQS didn't chase hype. It set a legal precedent, autonomy that governments could trust. But while Mercedes perfected control, one company was chasing something wilder, cars that could teach themselves to drive. Coming next, number 1. Number 1. The 2023 Tesla Model X and Model Y with full self-driving beta. The closest humanity has come to a car that truly learns to drive itself. Unlike traditional systems that follow rules, Tesla's FSD evolves through experience. Millions of miles driven by real people, feeding into a neural network that grows smarter every day. Using pure vision, no LiDAR, no radar, these cars rely on cameras, AI, and constant feedback. They see the world as humans do, but with faster reflexes and infinite memory. Each update makes them more capable, more confident, and sometimes more controversial. It's not perfect, and it's not truly autonomous yet, but it's rewriting the definition of driver. The line between human and machine has never been thinner. And as Tesla's algorithms keep learning, one question remains. When will cars stop needing us at all?